Involvement elsewhere. They have 30 games played. They have accumulated 68 points. Pirates are 2 points back, and they know exactly what they must achieve this afternoon. It's something that they tried and failed to do a week ago, and that was collect 3 points at home against Durban City, who held them to a goalless draw. But they have another shot, and just as was the case when they won the title 14 years ago, it does go down to the final day as Orbert College kick us off here. And just as was the case back in 2012, Pirates knew then
to play the game, not the occasion. We speak about those all the time, but now they understand the significance of 3 points by making history for themselves.
Sibilibili has found Botuma, who plays a nice little ball through to Mofokeng, and Namuremi, who was offside. That's the kind of start that the coach would have liked to see.
Indeed, and I think with Mofokeng, whenever he plays as a 10, you will be able to see those. That was a tight call there from the referee, but there's a
scoring the fifth of 6 goals on that day. Namuremi does have an overlapping run from Ndaba here, who's done brilliantly. Just tries to clip it into the box, but the defense does enough, at least initially, but has fallen for Talente Mbata, who can crack them and has. That's comfortable enough for Nkomo.
That's what you need from a midfielder, that is Mbata, knowing that he can whip those ones.
They're very pleased to have him back.
This was an early opportunity. Look at how many bodies they're in front of.
Yeah.
Mbata being able to...
Sabisi, Ndaba, Muremi, darting forward. Mofokeng. He's done it before from there at this ground.
Yeah, and you can see as to the...
In 2022, otherwise they have a fairly good record on the final day. Now, this is promising. Still makes its way through to Muremi. Mofokeng! Grazes the outside of the upright. Well, by his excellent standards, Mofokeng going through, he certainly hasn't been providing and contributing, at least in terms of goals, as much recently as he did, but this was close.
This was very, very close. I mean, that deflection, finds himself right there on the penalty spot. He used the right technique, the inside foot, and just to try, just push it towards the corner flag, because the other side of the goalkeeper, which was close, it's unfortunate for him that he couldn't get the target.
Hasn't scored in the last 3 games.
But indeed, and you maybe expect them also to try different ways of playing it, maybe a second man as well.
Sabisi leaving it cleverly here for Mbata, trying to sneak it in at Nkomo's near post. He was alert to the danger.
I thought also, like with his technique, he was going to take it.
Given away. What has been an up and down season, their first technically in the top line as a Palace. Flag for offside. Oh man, there's not even anywhere close. Well, perhaps without scoring at least 1 goal. Here's Talente Mbata now. Mofokeng. Still Mofokeng. Mbata. Botuma. Oh. Well, having seen the angle close, very cleverly laid it off. That's not able to capitalize that time around, but Pirates still have it. Sibilibili receiving from Silepe.
That was very clever there from Botuma, realizing that the angle is very awkward and there is a player.
That's brilliant from Apollos. Muremi! Oh, he's put it over the top. Apollos creating this season, and that should have been nestling in the back of the net.
It should have been. Look at the type of patience that they had with Apollos with an outside foot. Muremi finds himself in an onside position in his favorite foot.
Inside the final third of the opponents, Mofokeng to Apollos. Well, I was looking for Botuma, who was making that dart into the 6-yard area.
I can see they start pouching holes now. That is
Melo doing well and showing why he skippers the DDC team. This is Mofokeng. Still Mofokeng. Can't pick out Sibilibili, but Mbata does. Sibilibili We'll get a second bite here, and it's another corner.
See yesterday the amount of work that Orbit College players have to make to try and stop those crosses coming in.
In it comes. It's past Chain and past the post as well. Well, if that had gone in B for a side that haven't conceded from a corner all season, and for that to have gone in, it would have been a real gut punch.
Indeed, and you can see also where it finds Motsepe Championship, because then he was out of his comfortable position and he misjudged.
Orbert College with a rare opportunity to get forward, dispossessed. The whistle not forthcoming. Sibilibili lays it into the path of Apollo. So close to the heads of
the end of that cross, which you could see as Lepe intercepting that ball, and initially it allows Orlando Pirates to get that momentum that they need, and with Apollos as well breaking that line, making sure that it just dips the ball without any power, just give yourself an opportunity, rather giving Butuma an opportunity to be able to attack that. But Ngiba there making sure that that flick, really saves the danger from them. Thought it was a little bit of a push from Butuma.
Yeah.
You can see that it was a strip.
Amoremi's put it in. No! Haven't dealt with that at all. And they're over to congratulate Moremi. That should settle the nerves.
But also you can see in Como here, I think he's the player that really punches the ball inside the net, the goalkeeper that is, because you can see he was out of possession and the ball is an outswinger. He misjudged the ball, misjudged the timing of the ball, and that is punch that I think really resulted into that goal. Look at that.
Yep. Well, Talented Mbata was 2 inches away from scoring that elusive Betway Premiership goal that has evaded him all season, but he was the man on the scene. He was the man putting the pressure on the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And there's been a change to the dynamic of the day, with Magesi having scored against Richards Bay. As it stands, Orbit College will be automatically relegated. Oh, and things get far worse for them. Orlando Pirates have the cushion, and once again you have to point the finger at the defense and feel as though Orbert's culpable in their own demise.
Get some sort of opportunity. I don't think there was some sort of danger here. You can see trying to toe poke it with the goalkeeper Coleman that is way outside of his post.
Yeah.
And this also results to another own goal that has been scored by Orbit.
Well, you're right to point out that Ngiba in the first half was outstanding, and that is so disappointing. Orlando Pirates 2 up without any of their players even getting on the score sheet.
Indeed, also maybe because of, you look at the bounce, the way it bounces as well, just spins towards his goal. And being a right-footed
up north in Morocco, but they play the second leg of that final tomorrow against the side who won it under his previous guys back in '85 as Mufokeng and Namoremi. Oh, it's the second big chance he squandered today.
Yeah, second big chance indeed. And both of them, Grant, they fall into his favorite foot. It's his foot, using his feet rather. And it falls nicely there for Moremi. A little bit of composure they could have done better, but look at the high line that Orbit is playing. Mufokeng beating that offside line, but there look at Ngomo using his feet. Moremi with a little bit of composure, especially with the scoreline as well in your favor.
Yeah.
That he could have done better.
Sibisi. Mufokeng. Maswangani, what a ball! Sibilibili! He wanted it unmarked.
He was waiting indeed, but that pass there from Tito Masangani. What a brilliant save that has been done by Nkomo there. It's Billy. Good first touch.
Mufukeng, Apollos, Masangani.
Holding the line, making that movement, that pass as well. From Apollos, allowing Tito to be able to get onto the ball, but it's clever for him. But the ball just rolled through. Unfortunately, couldn't get hold of it after that.